Okay, I'm going to do the recap of my MTV Slam of August. It was worse than my most recent one where I did 2 in 1 month. So yeah, that tells you anything. So I started off throwing the River to Sea Ruckus lipless, and then I got 2 bites. I hooked one small little fish, but it came off in the process of me turning off the camera, and it really wasn't a good hook set, but it doesn't matter. The second one, which was actually my first fish of the day, was about 15-16 incher, and that came off some grassy weeds off the end of a dock. So there was my first fish of the day on that, and it's a pretty good bait, and I thought it's really good color, especially for a bluegill lake, and that's what I was fishing. Then my second fish came on Biospawn Exo Stick with the little Intruder X Solo Blade Willow from Mr. Finesse. And actually, in the video I say plasma tail, but it's an Exo Stick, and it's like a brown goldish color with gold flake. And I just had it on a Texas rig, and I missed so many fish on this today. But I ended up catching one on it. So there's the second thing that I got out of the way. Unfortunately, those were my only 2 fish. The lipless, and then basically this bait with this little flash. And it did swim pretty well, and it had a nice flash in the water, and it spun when it sunk down, which is what I liked. Then next I threw the Twin Tail Menace by Rage Tail. I used it as a trailer on the Proline Lures casting jig. This jig, pretty nice jig. I threw it into some brush and weeds, and it really didn't cut up except for thick weeds that anything gets cut up on. I thought it sunk nice and it stood up nice. I love the Menace as a trailer on a chatterbait or jig because it has a bunch of kicking movement. And so instead of just a white, I tipped the edge of the tails in some JJ's Magic so it goes along, and to give it that little extra scent. Fortunately, I did not catch a fish on this, so that means there's 2 baits right there that I did not catch a fish on. And then the one that was probably the most frustrating bait I had was getting this over. It was the 5th try for me to get a solid hookup without the fish coming off. But I also missed a few fish, one on a shaky head and then one on a Texas rig of the Lake Lunker's taper tail, which it had a nice action. It had a nice shaky head action, but I broke off my shaky head and didn't want to retie, so I just took this off the Texas rig and put it on. And it still worked pretty well on a Texas rig, had a nice action tail, but I don't know, I just couldn't. I think mainly good bait is just the color for the lake that I was fishing wasn't great, and I should have, basically I had a lot of missed opportunities that I didn't get. So the only bait I did not get a bite on was the jig. But other than that, once again, I liked everything I got in the box. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you liked the video, and then I'll try to do a video every other day as long as my schedule will allow me to, and if not, I'll try to get 2 out a week, but at least 1, because school's starting and I have all that. Otherwise, great box, great stuff in it as always, and then, yep, have a great day.